I'm back at project house number 1, and this is an update of what's going on with the framing. So I'll spin you guys around. And I am using the GoPro ultra wide lens on the GoPro 13, which I've been really liking. And I'm trying this video without the media mod. Usually I have a media mod that has a built-in mic. This I'm just using the GoPro mic, so I'll see how it turns out. But let's get into it, looking over the framing. I was out of town last week. They managed to come over here for a few hours, get this much framed up. So what's going to be here is the laundry room. So this is going to be a 40 wide, 36 tall window. And then right over here, I have them all marked out, but right down in there is the center point, kind of right where the stud is. It's going to be a 36 by 36 window. The guy that's framing this out is going to be getting LVL, and it's going to be running along the top here. He said he's going to get 17-foot LVLs. That's 12 foot to there, and then it'll be going into the house 5 foot. So it'll be a double LVL header. Hopefully they get to that tomorrow, but if not, hopefully next week. I'm really hoping this gets done. And then coming around the back is what is going to be the entry door. This is going to be a 36-inch wide entry door here, and then this is basically going to go straight into a little mud room, and then the kitchen will be on behind it. Along the back here, I'm not going to put any other windows. It's kind of just all hillside in the back. I'll spin it around so you guys can see. So I don't think I really need any windows, and I'm not 100% sure of the layout for the master bedroom. I don't know if I want to have the master bedroom be 16 foot wide, or if I want to have a closet running this long side. So have like a 12-foot wide closet, and then like it'll be 4 foot this way, 12 foot that way, a big closet and then the bed, or just big bedroom. And then coming around to this other side here, and again right in here is going to be the master. There's a window here. They did frame this incorrectly. This is going to be 60-inch down, and they framed it 36 inches down. So this is going to be a 36 wide, 60 tall. So basically, they framed it 40 by 36. I don't know why. They said they thought that's what I wanted. I went through and marked down on all the window layout, telling them the center points and what size and everything. So I don't know how that was a mistake there. And then right here, there's going to be a door. Basically, the door is going to end right where this current house is. And then it's going to come over here. You can see the center mark. I have it marked right there. It's going to be a 32-inch door. And it's going to open up to the back, this backyard area. It's going to be like an all glass door. It's going to be right off the master, and then coming in here to the right, it'll walk into the master bath. And I think I'm going to have a little closet in there as well. Not 100% sure. And then coming right about here will be the hallway. So this will be a hallway, and this will be the hallway coming this way that will lead to the master. And then this is going to come out here. It's going to be open, so the stairs will go down to the basement out of that hallway. This will be closed off. The kitchen will be in here. Sink will be there. It's going to wrap around this way. There'll be an opening in here. I'm hoping it's going to turn out the way I'm envisioning it. But here's just a look at the framing. They have the top plate on this side, but not the other side. The sun's not cooperating, but they left a little bit extra, so it seems like the people framing it have a relative idea of what they're doing. I'm not sure if this video is a little more shaky with the ultra-wide lens. It doesn't let me do the horizon lock. So I have to see how it turns out. I'm hoping it turns out pretty good. And then this is just the header for the door. So coming back this way will be a wall in the middle here. That's basically going to separate the master from this mudroom and kitchen. And then coming in this door, it's going to be a couple foot here. And what I'm going to have, that video got cut off, but what I'm going to have is a little closet. And then the other wall is going to be here, and that's going to open up to the kitchen. And then the master is going to be from the corner of this wall over that way. So master will be about 16 foot wide, 12 foot deep, and then I have this room here to configure a closet, bathroom, etc. And that will be about 8 foot wide if we have 3.5 feet here for the hallway, and then about 11.5, 12 foot deep. So it should be a pretty nice size. Now I'm going to just go over a little more in detail on the framing. So again, over here, it's going to be the header. It's going to go into the house about 4 or 5 foot, run across here. One thing I don't really love, and I'm sure they'll probably hopefully get this fixed before it goes up, but when we come down here, like, you can get your finger under there. It's really tough to see with this lens. I'm trying to, with the horizon lock, but there's a lot of gap, and I don't really love that. And then coming around this side, again, this window's framed wrong. It needs to be brought in 4 inches, brought down more. But overall, it's making progress. That's what I like to see. This back wall, pretty much done. And then coming in here where they tie in, which I'll show you guys. It gets a little bit dark in here. I don't have my light with me today, so this is just the GoPro on low light. But it's going to just bring right in here. And it's crazy. They don't have headers or anything over any of these windows, so, which is just crazy to me. That's probably why it's starting to sink in a little bit in some places. So I'm definitely going to re-support all of this inside, basically reframe the entire house by the time I'm done with it. And then walking out the back, now that we've went over the framing, what I got done today, got this gravel put in here, was to help with my friend Blake. He brought a little mini skid over, and we got the gravel dumped in here. I didn't put it all the way to the edge because I need to tie my pipe in and my footer drains, and I didn't want to have to be digging out gravel. So that's basically the update. I'm going to put a little time lapse to that gravel going in here at the end, but that's the update of what's got done here. And right now we have a train coming, so I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it or not. It's not super loud, but I'm not sure how loud the GoPro will pick it up at. But it's just coming on. There's tracks that go right here, and you can see that train about to pop out here in a minute. It slows down at all these crossings. Goes really nice and slow. There you see him pulling in. But yeah, that's an update of where we're at with the framing. I'm hoping to see some more progress. Hopefully by next week, the headers will be in and the trusses will be on, and this then really start taking shape. And then on this side, they have the blocking right here for this outside board, and it's cut a ½ inch too big, so it pushes this whole, bows this whole wall out ½ inch, which you can kind of see with my finger there. But I told the contractor, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we'll get that fixed, blah blah blah, whatever." And they just didn't. They just framed up. So now this whole wall is going to have like a little bow in it, which isn't really what you love to see on a new build, but it just is what it is. And then coming in here, this one floor joist was about 3/8 inch higher than the ones around it. And I told him, because he just had it hangered up higher. I told him, he's like, oh yeah. I was like, just plane it down, get it, or level, whatever. He's like, yeah, no problem. Well, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but it does not get level. You can see we have a 3/8 inch high spot along this seam, so I'm going to have to get that taken care of. It kind of settles down by the time it gets out in here, but probably all in there, I probably have to plane down quite a bit of the flooring, which I'm not happy about, but that's just the way it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. Any tips, comments, suggestions, leave them in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.